Coach CP here with us. So talk to me a little bit. It was a tight first half. You guys had a lot of possession. You were really moving the ball around well. Just had a little bit of a problem in front of the net. Able to get that goal right before halftime. Talk to me a little bit about the halftime team talk you give.
Yeah, so it was a tough one. This was every bit a trap game. Luckily, we came out with getting the chocolates right, so we got the win. It would have been massive if we would have gotten the first goal through Velez in the first 30 seconds, not even. Everything was perfect. The build-up, movement, timing. Now we just got to execute, and that's how the whole first half went. Partly because of it being a trap game, the tempo was like watching paint dry. So we needed to make a change at halftime. We had a flow, but it wasn't a flow with the end product. So we did need to make change. So at halftime, we talked about a few spots where we could attack, and just kind of bring in the energy. And the people that we did bring on were energy guys. So Mo G in the middle, he can cover a lot of ground, has a lot of intensity. And the other one that we brought in was Jonathan Lima. Again, another one who's just high energy, and that elevated. So the first maybe 20-25 minutes-ish or so, the second half, you could see we found even bigger pockets of space through the middle. And so the build-up and everything was working well. And then obviously we had the setback at the end, which is what you don't want. But yeah, like I said, we were able to get it.
Yeah. Talk to me a little bit about the depth, because it seems like a facet of this Braveheart side that has really been flourishing this season, especially. So talk to me about what it's like to really have guys that you can kind of plug and play when you need more options.
Yeah. So a lot of it's the college option, right? So that scouting through Bob and some of the other people in the area, through the network of the kids that are on the team, knowing players that were available. So that was massive the most. So getting a higher caliber of player, so now the plug and play is even easier. It's just getting them to now slightly switch from what they do in their college environment or wherever they were coming from and applying some principles of our environment. So you can do that faster when you have a higher quality player, and you're seeing that because we're able to make more changes across the entire squad, which is important for tomorrow because we play Renegades. So it's good when we need to manage the load. It's not always the sub being for something tactical or poor performance. It's just we've got a lot of games, and we're also trying to build for the playoffs and wanting to really go deep as possible. So.
And looking ahead to that Renegades game tomorrow, what can you take away from a performance tonight going into such a big game tomorrow?
So this is like a championship game, really, right? Because we have it in our control to finish second. They have it in their control, I imagine. Whoever wins finishes second. So it's almost one of those games where you don't want to say it, but tactics almost maybe go out the window, and it becomes a muscle game, a mental game, a physical battle. And I do think there is some history with players knowing each other there, so it's going to be a bit of a bragging rights game. And what we want to hope is that it will be as close to what we play, but I'm expecting that it won't be, just because of everything around it, like the rivalry, the friends that they're on the other team, what it means place-wise. So there's a lot that unfortunately will influence it. Hopefully we can stay calm and get the chocolates for tomorrow too. So.
Absolutely appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow night, Coach.
Thanks.